With the 2016 budget signed, state lawmakers have just 1 week left to put bills on Governor Jay Nixon's desk.
Nixon outlined his goals during his State of the State address back in January. This afternoon, he weighed in on the legislature's progress on some of them.
KRCG 13's Garrett Bergquist joins us now in the studio to explain how the governor thinks lawmakers have dealt with his requests.
In January, Governor Nixon said his priorities included reforms to the state's ethics laws, new regulations for municipal courts, and more money for highway repairs. Lawmakers have made some progress, but the governor says they haven't exactly given him what he was looking for. During his State of the State address, Governor Jay Nixon told lawmakers Missouri needed a fuel tax increase to pay for critical road repairs. The state Senate has spent weeks debating whether to hike the gasoline tax by 1.5 cents and the diesel tax by 3.5 cents. Some have given it little chance for success, but on Friday, Nixon was optimistic about the measure.
We're approaching halftime of the legislature with 1 week to go, and there's plenty of time for to get this stuff. I thought we had productive meetings over the last week, especially yesterday, last night, this morning, and I think there's a path forward.
The governor was less satisfied with an ethics bill currently in a legislative conference committee. The bill currently requires ethics training for all elected officials and imposes a 2-year cooling-off period for state lawmakers wishing to become lobbyists.
It's a slice of bread when we need a loaf. It doesn't contain a significant number of the principles that I've outlined numerous times that I think are important, but it does make a step forward, and I appreciate the legislature for keeping that issue moving forward.
Nixon won't see the Medicaid eligibility expansion he asked for, but the Senate might send him a right-to-work bill next week. He strongly implied he would veto such a measure.
I'm just not going to get into a situation where I'm going to play gotcha on bills that aren't to my desk yet. I told you before, and I've said before, right to work is not the right policy for the state of Missouri.
State lawmakers return to the Capitol on Monday afternoon. They have until 6 p.m. next Friday to send legislation to Nixon's desk.